This is the room section. This time I went into one person's room of Whammy's house. I was trying to do more, but it was too long. So, I went into Nier's room. I went into Mello, Nier, Al, Matt, Linda. I went into all their rooms in all honesty. But, that took too long. I seriously have a pile of stuff. Let me see if I can get that in there. Sorry, tripod issues. Till? Yeah, there's Till. Can you see that? Yeah, a pile of stuff. There's some stuff over there, too. Can you see that? I don't know. So, yeah. Nier's stuff was the funniest. So, I'm gonna show what I found in Sheep Boy's room. I might post the video I recorded earlier. I've honestly been looking forward to this section, and I'm really sad I have to cut it short. But Nate thinks he's a princess! I was gonna use his potato head transformer robot he's been using since, I broke Ted. Oops. But I saw this. He was hiding it, and the other thing, in his closet, and I thought, this is just too perfect. Nate thinks he's a princess! So strange. Also, shiny boa! This was also in his closet. Nate thinks he's a drag queen princess thing. So adorable, and yet so strange. I don't even know anymore. So, yeah. I think I have time for one other person. I'm gonna give you what I saw in Lolly's room. So, first off, Lolly doesn't celebrate Halloween. Or so he says. His birthday's on Halloween, as many of you probably know. He doesn't celebrate that, and he doesn't go trick-or-treating. So he says. This year, he said he had a detective case to work on Halloween. So, I went trick-or-treating, and I gave him pretty much a lot of my candy, since I know he likes sweets. See how that works? But, when I went into his room today, I found a bag of sweets in his room that I didn't give him. It was a Halloween bag. So I shall be talking with him later. He may get punishment. But I found this sitting next to his computer monitor. It's a bear. I gave him. He uses that computer all the time, meaning he's thinking of me, and that's really, really sweet to me. Okay, on to the next section, which is Whammy's. I'm talking about A. So, I'm probably going to be really sad through that, and maybe through the conclusion, too. So, see you then. This section is about the people from Whammy's house. I'm going to try and keep it short, because this is a relatively depressive one. It's A. Okay, the backstory on A. He was the first successor to L. And he was my best friend. We were roommates as well. And one day, I saw the signs for weeks. I really wish I did something about it. One day, he cracked under the pressure and hung himself overnight in our room. I saw he was going to die, but I didn't know how. If I had thought I could have done anything to prevent it, I would have. He knew I could see what I can see. So he did it while I was sleeping. Which sent me spiraling out of control because Lolly was never there, and I believe to this day that A would not have killed himself if L was active within our lives. Which is where this came from. I would not look like I do today, if it weren't for A killing himself and L not showing up until the funeral and then leaving a day after. This is A, or at least the best I can do. I was trying to take a skull from from the coffin, but Roger said no, so I took one of A's plastic skulls, his favorite skull. A collected skulls and kept it. A is honestly one of the only people I will not bash on here, because he doesn't deserve it. A was the best friend I could have ever had. A's real name was Akira Maki, if you can believe such things. Light was, in all honesty, supposed to be the first successor, but he was adopted, but we won't get into that until episode L, which is... I don't want to do the math right now. 13, maybe? No, M is the alphabet. 12, then. I think. So, I will not dish anything on A. I'm just giving you general information on him. Akira Maki. The best friend I could have ever had. May he rest in peace, and I hope he achieved the pearly gates. Hey, now it's the conclusion section. Sorry about the last section being depressed, but A is one of those people you need to know about. So, yeah, Fedora again. This is the conclusion, and I'll have various things in here. But for now, I have a picture of the episode, a song of the episode, a word of the day, and a final request for email, and a conclusion. Now, the picture of the episode, if you did it, please tell me. A lot of the pictures I'm going to use I got a long time ago, and if you want credit, tell me. Tell me who did it. The picture of this episode is a Yu-Gi-Oh card featuring myself, and it's kind of scary how accurate this was, considering I'm pretty sure I've never met this person. And I shall attempt to insert it here. The song of the episode, and I thought that card was beautifully done. I really want to print it out and use it as an actual Yu-Gi-Oh card, but I don't think they'll allow it. The song of the episode is a song by the singer Votare, I think is how you pronounce his name. He does various songs that many people have heard, but don't really know about. They don't really know about him. Give me a second. I dropped it. Such as the Death, Death, Devil, 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 Evil, 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 Evil song. He also does this week's song of the episode, which is When You're Evil. I shall attempt to insert a clip here. And the word of the episode, or word of the day, is, I don't even think it's technically a dictionary word, but it's a cool word nonetheless. I can't use Nazi hilipification simply because Demix Time has already used it, and I really don't want to copy Demix Time. As awesome as a show it is, I think it needs to be itself. It's bad enough I took the room idea and the pictures and songs and such. But the word of the day is Tridecalogism, which is from Scott Westerfeld's book series, The Midnighters. That's where I first heard it used. I'm not sure if it's an actual word, but it's from his book series, The Midnighters, or The Midnighters, by Scott Westerfeld, and it's a 13-letter word that means 13-letter word. I like words that mean what they mean. That are what they mean. That's what I meant. And for the request, please Please send me things. Questions. Emails. No spam, please. Complaints, even. I complained a lot this episode, I think. Requests, any ideas, really. Requests, questions, all that fun stuff, to thedarkcontroller@hotmail.com. I will attempt to insert that somewhere in this clip. So, yeah, conclusion. I'm gonna conclude with this. You all just lost the game, and I just lost the game as well. If you don't know the game, go to episode 4 of Demic's Time. He explains it perfectly. So that is my conclusion. Until next time, see ya.